Labrats. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Drew. And today our two teams of Labrats are about to take on each other, the mayhem of the lab and the mess of the cheese sludge to try and claim our major prize.
Sounds good.
Doesn't it, Jeff? Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Over on the red team today, we've got Sebs and Leah. Now, Leah, where were you born?
In French Polynesia on an island called Moorea.
And what's the thing you most miss about home?
Well, the weather,
So what's the weather like over there?
it's very hot.
Always hot?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, and Sebs, let's talk about favourites. What's a favourite place you've ever visited before?
Hamilton Island.
Hamilton Island. I have been there. What's your favourite thing about Hamilton?
Well, it was kid friendly and like a lot of all the people, they came over and did some games with us.
So you got all the attention.
Yes.
Excellent. Sounds good. We like attention, we like hot weather, and we like beating the blue team, don't we, girls?
Yes.
Well, you might get your first two, but definitely not the last here today. Making up the blue team, we have Woffy and Edward. Now, Woffy, what do you want to do when you leave school, man?
I want to be a scientist so I can save global warming and fight the people who do the bad things to pollute the world.
What makes you care about the environment so much?
Because if we ruin the environment, we can't save the animals because their environment is the home.
Great, man. Well, good luck with your quest. I hope it goes well. Edward is joining you here today. Edward, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to play soccer a fair bit.
And do you someday aim to be a professional soccer player, or do you see something else on the table for you?
It would be good, but I'm not sure if I'm quite good enough.
Whatever you become, good luck with it. And good luck to both our teams as they take on our first challenge, the Nano Challenge.
Okay, for our lab rat today, we have a relay of sorts. So they'll be needing to pass the balloon from one team member to the other, but not with their hands. Not like this.
Not like that.
Not like that. That's too easy. One person will be using a pump. So one person picks it up from the floor, the other person...
So that's some kind of suction
like
pump.
that.
So once they've got it on the pump, what do they have to do then?
Okay, what they'll need to do then is pop the balloons on this little spike here. If you want to do that for me.
Do you want to go for it?
I'll do it on the pump again. Okay. Whoa!
Oh, clearly that's full of water.
That kind of shocked me. And that is full of water. So the aim of the game is to see how much water that they can pop into those buckets. All right, you do that, you'll pick yourselves up 10 points.
Our teams have 1 minute and their time starts now.
Oh, yes, it's first off the red. Here's red off to a good start.
30 seconds remaining, teams.
Halfway, come on.
Whoa, Blue's lost one there. Scramble is on.
Oh, water going out.
15 seconds remaining.
All right, come on, teams.
10
Last
seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
12.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get up there.
Time. All right, it's time to see how much water each of our teams have in those buckets and see who gets the points. We're going to start with blue team. Here it is, pouring this in. I'll get you to hold that funnel for us there. We don't want to lose any of that water there.
There we go.
Get it all in there.
All those last few drops off.
All right, now red teams.
It's coming. There we go. Oh!
It just keeps coming.
Well done, girls.
There's no disputing that fact. Clearly, red team are our winners there, picking up the 10 points.
I actually just didn't really think about it. I just did it and went for it.
Went crazy and see what happened in the end.
Yeah.
Is that what we normally do in competitions?
Yeah. Well, that's how I do it.
I found that I probably got more wet than the bucket was, which was a major downfall.
That is true. Our strategy should have been wringing your clothes out in it perhaps at the end there before we're moving on. With those points, this is how the scoreboard looks. We have the blue team on 0 points.
And the red team out in front on 10 points. Woo! Go on, crazy.
It's a celebration over the red side, but don't celebrate too soon because the blue team have a chance to grab some more points, as do the red in What Will Happen If.
Can of soft drink. Pretty non-impressive, right? But if we shake it up. Dance, Alice, you want to continue?
Here we go, yep.
Okay, so the question for our Labrats today is, after we've shaken that can as hard as we can, gone to town on that can like Drew was doing, and then, stop. Then we're going to give it a good tap on the bench. What is going to happen when we open the can? If they can get this one right, they'll pick themselves up 5 points.
I think that the juice or the thing
soft drink?
Yes,
Yep.
the soft drink that's inside is gonna go out because you're shaking it and it has bubbles and gas in it. So
Well, shaking up a bottle of soft drink will make it all fuzz up into bubbles, and tapping it on the bottom will bring the bubbles up to the top.
Yeah, and what's going to happen then when you open it with those bubbles at the top?
Should all fuzz out rather quickly.
Just the bubbles, or is the drink going to go with it? What's exactly going to happen?
I reckon the drink will come with it.
Okay, both of our teams have gone for the same answer, so let's shake it up.
While you're shaking that, can I just say I didn't want to influence my team's results, but
You want to shake it?
I think tapping it, I've heard lots of people say that if you tap the bottom, it's not going to fizz out anywhere. Have you ever had a drop out of the drink machine and everyone around you goes, no, just tap the bottom,
Yeah,
mate.
it'll be right. I'll flick it on top. She'll be fine.
She'll be all right. So I'm going for she'll be right if you tap the bottom.
We're going for the myth.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I think that's pretty
Can I
well
make sure-
shook.
All right. Let's see if she's right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
She is definitely
not right.
Not right. That has gone everywhere, which means 5 points going to both our teams and picking it. Still going everywhere, is it? 5 points going to both our teams. Clearly, this was an urban myth.
It was.
Scoreboard is looking good now. We have the blue team on 5 points.
And the red team's still out in front with 15 points.
They have themselves a lead, but not by much.
Can they keep it? We're about to find out when things get a whole lot more crazy around here in Method Madness.
Our next challenge will require this, the bat helmet, which makes you as blind as a bat because Nick can't see a thing. No matter what's going on in front of her, she just doesn't know what's going to happen. Do you, Nick?
Are you doing? No, I don't. I'm
Oh.
a little scared now.
The Labrats will be using the bat helmet for our next challenge. Now, you can find your way, Nick, even if you can't see. So I'll demonstrate how. So you'd like to follow me out the front here and turn around and face me. I'm going to just turn the helmet on here so it makes a sound. You like that? Now, Nick, I want you to try and tell me where I'm holding the perspex out, okay? You're going to have to use your ears. Hey, you've got it. Very nice. Let's turn this off there.
Thank you.
There you go. So how did you find that?
Yeah, it's good. You can really hear it bounce back at you. You know where the perspex is just by listening to that sound difference.
Exactly, you can't see it. And it's the same way. Like we said, it's called the bat helmet. It's the same way bats use their sound that they make to be able to work out where objects are. Now, the challenge for our Labrats today is to use this technique to guide their partner through an obstacle course. Nick, hold that thought. To make it more interesting, they'll be making their way around obstacles. Now, Nick, I want you to reach out
What sort of obstacles?
find out what that obstacle is there. Oh, a tasty, gooey obstacle. Assorted desserts. So they have to lead their team member around these obstacles. At any time, if either teammate steps on one of these obstacles, 5 seconds will be added to their overall time. To earn the points here, you need to do it in the quickest time. Now, there's a big 15 points up for grabs. Now, only one team can do this first, and blue team, you're behind at the moment, so we're going to give you a choice. Do you want to go first, or so you can't peek at the first team's results, we'll shrink you down to Labrat size, and you can go second.
Shrinking.
Eddie and Waffy, why would you like to be shrunk?
Just want to try something new.
All right, let's shrink you down. Boys, the shrinking process was successful, and Waffy, maybe this is good for the environment. At least at this size, you've got to be using slightly less fossil fuels, yeah?
Yes, I think that's good.
All right, and make sure you guys stay safe. Just going to get Nick to place this cage down around you now.
Well,
To make sure you guys don't try and sneak a peek at the red team's effort, I'm just going to place one of our little pets down beside you here. She's only small, well, maybe not to you. This is Kitty.
you go in front. No, you can.
Now, the boys seem to be having a good time there. Let's hope it'll keep them entertained while the red team take on Method Madness.
How do you think you can get this 15 points?
I think
Concentration.
Yeah. And yeah, just concentrating and listening.
Concentration and listening. All right, let's put the 2 and 2 together and see what happens. And your time starts now. Stop there.
Now it's time to unshrink the blue team. Who's going to be wearing the helmet?
I think I should because Eddie's good at coordination and I have good hearing.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan. Turn you on now, Waffy. And your time starts now. And the blue team have done it, coming so close to standing in some of those pies, but they dodged them all, not getting their just desserts, which is exactly what we want in this competition. Let's compare their times to the red and see who gets the 15 points. The blue team didn't step in any pies, so they managed to do it in 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Okay, well, the red team did put a foot straight down in one of those green pies, and their total time was 1 minute and 21 seconds. So blue team have got it.
Congratulations, blue team, picking up the 15 points, stamping it up big time. Let's see how that makes the scoreboard look. We now have the blue team on 20 points.
And the red team on 15 points. And they're not too far behind.
It's only 5 points separating them, Nick, but we need to find ourselves a clear winner.
And we need a big challenge. The biggest one we've had all day.
A big finish is what we're after.
And that's exactly what we're going to get in the rat race. Only 5 points are separating our team, so we need a really big finish, Drew.
Will red take out the lead or will blue remain victorious? You guys ready to find out?
Yes!
Let's go!
to the labyrinth. Guys, you pumped up?
Yeah.
Ready to go? There are big points on offer here, Drew.
And a very big challenge as well, Nick, for the rat race today, and it involves cranes.
Exciting.
Yes, building pyramids with cranes. So come on
Excellent.
over, I'll get you to take hold of one of the
Other side?
handles there.
Yep.
I'll grab the other. Now, Labrats really do need to work as teams here because one of these handles operates the boom on the crane,
That's this one here.
moves them up and down. The other, which I have here, operates the hook, moving it up and down there. Now, they have to use teamwork to try and get a hold of those pyramid pieces.
We've got it.
There we go.
Excellent.
Raise this up, take it across. Oh. Swing this back.
There
There we
we
go.
got it.
Pyramid complete. Once the pyramid's complete, the challenge is complete.
Okay, but before all of that, they need to make their way through the labyrinth as fast as they can, not forgetting to pick up the status accelerator points because there's an extra 35 they can grab there.
Once this challenge is complete, they can earn even more points by racing through the maze and being the first team to get cheese. There's 30 extra points up for grabs there.
How are we going to win this one?
Concentrating
And sticking
teamwork.
together.
We'll just stick together so we can finish off the race together because it's not worth it if it's one person.
That's exactly right, man. Teamwork. That's what the blue team is all about.
So far, our Labrats have handled everything we've thrown at them, but we're about to throw them into the biggest challenge of them all. Red team, you ready?
Yes!
Blue team, you ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do this. On your mark. Get set, go!
Looks like Blue are out of the squeeze just ahead of the red team, although the red team seem to be stuck back there now. Eddie ducking and weaving his way. Wolfie not too far behind. Reds are out of that squeeze now. They're moving all over the place in that laser field, getting a little bit lost. They moved on to the blue side. Eddie halfway through the rope scramble now, heading up the top there. Red team just coming out of that laser field now, onto the rope scramble. Sebs is up first. Blue team are powering quickly towards that anti-vision chamber. Red are going to have to work hard to get to the top of that rope scramble and join the blue team into the anti-vision chamber now. Red still struggling with the rope climb.
Man, what's up? Okay, we're moving again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Got something?
Red's just getting over the top of that rope scramble now into the anti-vision chamber.
Okay, they're 5 points behind. They really need to get out on top to get those big points.
No, dude. Keep going, keep feeling. We need to find it.
Is there any opening there?
Bobby, go down. What?
Go window.
Where is it?
Oh, Eddie has a little bit of trouble there finding his way up, but he's got it now and he's on his way.
This way, this way.
Smart.
Putting them ahead of the red team still.
Doesn't look like the girls are going to get the big points.
Blues are out and down into the particle accelerator. Looks like Wolfie first, grabbing the big points. Here comes Eddie. That red team have probably found their way out. Eddie's done the run. They've called it a slide, but Eddie will have no part of that. Go, go, go.
All right, the girls. Come on,
Blues
girls.
into the challenge area now.
They're coming.
Getting ahead. Eddie has spotted the red team coming to the particle accelerator, grabbing the rest of their points.
Come on, girls, get straight onto that crane. With the last of the status accelerator points, blue are on 55 and red are on 30.
Right, come on. Come on. Move it. Come on, we can see.
Yep, that definitely fits.
Swing us out.
Sitting nice on top of this. Don't want that piece to fall off, girls, otherwise we'll have to start again.
Blues have their final piece and they're about to put it on.
Blues onto their final piece. Come on, girls.
Let's put it on. Okay, now put it down. Go backwards.
Girls, come on.
Go. See what we can do.
Okay, you're clear, boys. Into the maze.
We've got that last piece to go.
Look in there, man. This way.
All right, stand up next to each other, guys, nice and close. Now go.
A cheesing for the blue team, picking themselves up 30 points. Well done, boys. There's not many races where the winners end up looking like this, but the blue team took it out, copped a cheesing, and earned themselves an extra 30 points. Well done, boys. How are you feeling right now?
Very good.
Cheesy.
Cheesy yet good. Two great ways to feel, Nick. Now, you guys did really well in that labyrinth. You were the first out of the anti-vision chamber. How did you go about finding your way out of there?
I tripped down and I fell the hole, so we crawled under the hole.
So it was a lucky trip. You just found it by accident.
Yeah.
Well, what else helped our teams with the status accelerator points? Now, blue picked up the big ones there with 35 points, and red, you picked up an extra 15. So let's see how this makes our final scoreboard look.
We now have the blue team on 85 points.
And the red team on 30.
So blue
Blue
team
team's
our
taking it
winners
out.
today. Congratulations, boys.
Right.
Eddie and Waffy taking it out.
They've taken it out. Well done to all of our Labrats. There was mess, there was mayhem. We didn't know what was going on.
We certainly did it, and that's the way we like it. And if you liked it, we'll see you back here for more next time. Bye.
See you later.